Hello and welcome back. Today, we're exploring a life-enriching topic: how to navigate social media mindfully. As you may know, social media has become an integral part of our lives. But have we ever paused and wondered how we use it? The way we interact with social media can have profound effects on our mental well-being. We've all experienced the negative aspects of excessive or unconscious social media use. But don't worry. The focus here is not on quitting social media, but rather on using it mindfully. How can we leverage this powerful tool in a positive way? It's about finding balance, avoiding pitfalls, and using social media to enrich our lives rather than deplete them. We'll look at strategies and techniques that can help us do this. I invite you to sit back, listen, and join me as we delve into the world of mindful social media use. Hopefully, by the end of this, you'll be able to incorporate some of these techniques into your own social media habits. Let's first understand the immense power of social media. It connects us with people around the globe, allows us to share moments of our lives, and even learn new things. It's an unprecedented communication tool that has forever changed the way we interact with the world. However, like all potent tools, it comes with its own set of challenges. Social media has been linked to anxiety, depression, loneliness, and other mental health issues. It's not social media itself, but the way we engage with it that often creates these problems. We're constantly bombarded with information, which can lead to overload. We compare our lives with others, creating a sense of inadequacy. There's also the addictive nature of social media, which keeps us scrolling for hours. In this section, we've just skimmed the surface of social media's influence on our lives. The goal is not to scare you away from it, but to create an understanding that will help us navigate social media mindfully. The concept of mindful social media usage might be new to some of you. So, what exactly does it mean? In essence, it's about being present and conscious when we use social media. It's about purposeful use rather than mindless scrolling. When we use social media mindfully, we pay attention to how we're engaging with the platform. We're aware of the content we're consuming and how it affects our emotions. We're conscious of how much time we're spending and how that makes us feel. By doing so, we can better manage our interactions and the impacts of social media on our lives. Mindful social media use can help reduce anxiety, improve mood, and create a more balanced digital life. In the next sections, we'll delve into practical steps and techniques to cultivate mindful social media usage. Now that we have a better understanding of what mindful social media use entails, let's explore some practical techniques that can help us cultivate it. First, consider setting a dedicated time for social media use. By allocating specific periods of our day for these platforms, we can avoid falling into the trap of endless scrolling. Not only will this help us manage our time better, but it also ensures we're conscious of when we're using social media. Secondly, we should aim to consume content consciously. Before we start scrolling, we should ask ourselves what we want to achieve. Is it to learn something new, to connect with friends, or to find inspiration? Having a clear intention can prevent mindless scrolling. Moreover, it's important to pay attention to how different types of content affect us. If certain content makes us feel stressed, anxious, or inadequate, perhaps it's best to unfollow or mute such sources. Last but not least, remember to take regular breaks from social media. Digital detoxes can help us reset and prevent burnout. They give us a chance to reconnect with ourselves and our surroundings, away from the constant digital noise. While using social media, we often engage in different types of interactions. They can be positive, enriching our lives, or they can be negative, leading to stress and dissatisfaction. How can we ensure our interactions are more of the former than the latter? First and foremost, we can choose to engage with content that uplifts us. Follow pages, groups, and people that inspire us, educate us, or make us feel good. Engage in positive discussions and share content that might be beneficial to others. We should also strive to be authentic in our online interactions. Being true to ourselves and expressing our opinions respectfully can lead to more meaningful connections and discussions. Finally, consider using social media as a tool for positive change. Whether it's supporting a cause, promoting positivity, or raising awareness about certain issues, we can use our online presence for the better. Mindful social media use is not just about our actions on these platforms. It also involves regular self-check-ins. We need to consistently observe how our social media use is affecting our well-being. Are we feeling anxious or stressed after using social media? Is it taking up too much of our time? Is it causing sleep issues or affecting our relationships? Asking these questions regularly can help us identify and address any issues that might arise. If we find that social media is negatively impacting our mental health, it might be time to take a break or seek help from a professional. It's important to remember that our well-being should always be a priority. In the digital age, balancing our online and offline lives can be quite a challenge. But with mindful use, we can cultivate a healthier, more balanced digital life. By being conscious of our social media use, setting boundaries, and regularly checking in with ourselves, we can make sure that our digital habits are enriching our lives rather than hindering them. Remember that it's perfectly okay to switch off sometimes. There's a whole world outside our screens waiting to be explored. Prioritize real-life experiences and interactions as much as online ones. In conclusion, navigating social media mindfully is a continuous learning process. It's about making conscious choices and finding balance. It's not always easy, but with practice, it can lead to a more fulfilling digital life. So there you have it. We have journeyed through understanding the power and influence of social media, defining mindful usage, practical techniques, nurturing positive interactions, self-check-ins, and balancing our digital lives. The goal here is not to achieve perfection, but to make progress. It's about fostering a healthier relationship with social media and using it to enrich our lives, not deplete them. Mindful social media use is a journey, one step at a time. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, each step taken mindfully is a step in the right direction. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these insights and strategies will guide you in your mindful social media use journey.